Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on Buy a Real Farm. So we started out here in Excel and you can see that I bought a new truck, which is somewhere, where is it? Here, Scania Animal Transport, this one. We bought it 16,212. Still, year 2, it's still worth that. We have repaid our loans, which means we have basically no money in the bank. But we have a slightly less mortgage. We'll see, we'll get some sort of income when we sell some milk soon, so don't worry about it. But as I said, I bought an animal transport. I want to show you. It's this one. I sort of couldn't get the exact one in Farming Simulator, but still it's pretty cheap. It's really old, but we're not going to use it to transport long distances. We're just going to use it short distances to our animal pen. Here. So it's 16,202 euros. And if we switch over to our game here, this is where it is. So I used a man truck because I didn't have anything else to use. It can hold about 8 cows, which we have in here, and we're going to transport it up to our summer facility, where we'll keep our animals during the summer. Which is a bit off, but that's the only place I could place an animal pen or pasture that looked okay. And we paid some money to have that, all this fencing done and water fixed and that sort of stuff, so it did take some time to fix that, but I did that off screen. So this truck is mostly going to be used to drive between those places. But twice a year, and maybe we'll use it to go sell our animals, but I'm not sure about that. We probably might just hire someone to transport them. We would make more money if we use this, but I'm not sure it's that road legal. It depends on how far we actually have to the butchers, because this, if you look at the Swedish rules, I looked into the Swedish rules, and if it's less than about 550 kilometers, then I don't have, it's pretty lenient, the rules. But if I have more than 50 kilometers transport animals, then there's lots of rules that needs to be followed. So, and I'm trying to keep it real, so we'll see if what we decide on our distance to our butchers. So this is our grass field, and down here is our, on the other side of this little spring is our spring place for our cows. So we're gonna back into here. That easy to, actually I should have backed up that way. So actually we need to go out and open it up. So here's the gate. So these are placeables. The link is in the description as always, and I placed this all around this area. Took me a while. And this, I had to level this off a bit, otherwise the cows will be floating in midair. But now it looks kind of good. I can get in here. this up and empty. So if it 8 cows into this truck by default, linked to this truck is also in the description. By default it's 4 cows, which seems sort of, well, I could see why it fits 4 cows, but it seems sort of, I think you would fit, if you the truck we bought anyway, that one could definitely fit more. Get out of here. Of course I got stuck, of course. Oh, stop. So I think I'm gonna do another way to get in there. I like this pen, it's kinda cool. This gate is cool. You can just close it pretty sweet easily. So the water I'm getting from up here, so this is where we refill the water. That's why it did cost me a bit of money to fix this up. So cattle pasture, 16 cows currently. Water, supposedly it does produce milk, I guess. We have some milk here we can sell off also. I don't know, I think with the seasons mod they should be able to get food just by eating the grass in the meadow. I'm hoping that works. Because otherwise it's a bit of a hassle. So we need to transport our animals down there. We also need to go and buy some seed so we can start planting our other fields. That we need to do during the day. We'll transport another load of cows, I think. Let's see. So pretty easy to get these loaded. Just back this up here. Lower that ring and press R. We don't need to lower it actually. So we'll grab the big ones. Confirm. Yes. And we'll close that one. And it's closed. I guess in real life it would take a while to get the cows into the trailer. So this needs to be done twice a year, or 1 year time in the spring. We bring them to their summer grazing pastures, and one in we bring them home. It does produce milk, but I'm not sure that would be. Well, I guess it would produce milk. I don't know how you would do that in real life. Yes, usually the grazing is right next to the barn. And you can bring them in and milk them, but I'm thinking we should have some sort of portable milking station. Can you buy those? have a look into that. I think I'm going to do it the other way now, this time around. So the other way to do this is you drive down that road here, and you back, and then you back into the pasture. You need to drive even more forwards. There, okay. Okay, so you do. First time I did this, it worked out perfectly, but I think I need to take the turn out a little bit more, like so. So that's more like it. I can't get this little box to disappear on the ground. I keep trying, but I can't get it off. So now we have 24 cows here. Get out here. Oh no. Oh. Oh dear, did I get stuck there? I don't think this spot will land on this side is mine, so otherwise I could probably build some sort of area down up here where I could turn around. Visst. Okay, so let's take this back. I'm gonna go and fix some seed. We need to buy some seed, but first we need to sell off some milk. There's money to buy seed. That's the first task at hand. And we need to go plant stuff. Seems like our neighbors plant lots of stuff and have everything growing. Seems a bit unfair. Don't know how that works, because apparently they don't have to follow the seasons mod when it comes to planting. Temperatures. I do need to move one of the tractors though before we do this. before we can get the milk fetched. So the good part about this is that it won't produce a ton of, we have a lot of manure slurry already, but it won't produce a lot of slurry, more slurry, because animals will be in a pasture. This truck somewhere. God morgon. Ja. Jag säger något.
Hello.
See, so we'll unhook this, I think. Close. I think that is closed. This is closed. And now that's closed. Okay. I think that's unhooked. Oh, couldn't grab it. No. And this needs to be moved a bit. So. And we need to take this one here at the rear. Ah.
Det är lite konstigt. En youtuber, han säger stugan. Du ser han stugan.
Okej.
Och sen lite efter. Och i verkligheten säger man stugan.
Ja, här brukar vi säga.
YouTuber säger stugan.
Men det kanske är lite olika dialekter.
Stugan. Han säger så. Varje ord han kör. Eller säger.
My son is talking about if YouTuber pronounces cottage in a special way in Swedish. So okay, we can actually go and park our mixer trailer or wagon because we don't need that, I think. But we need this tractor to do other stuff, so we need to go and fix that. I'm not happy about this leveling thing here. Wish this was smoother. Much left, a little bit. Actually more. You don't want to hit anything. So that's about good. Okay, so let's unhook this. And then we need to try and get this one over here hooked onto this one, because when it parted here it wasn't this. It moved sort of. I don't know if I can get this on here. No, I could not get that on there, so what to do? I need to move something. But what to move? I think I'll move not that one. Need to go into this one. Oh, sorry. Don't have to move everything around. Dear, I got my headphone jack. Oh, thing is stuck. So I don't know if this is gonna work. I hope this is gonna work. No, it did not work. Maybe now. Why can I jump? No. Oh, probably angle. Okay, so we'll just sort of push this over a little bit. Maybe like so. And now I can get it on. Yeah, good. Okay, so let's see if we can get this maneuvered out of here. So we're gonna bring this up and buy some seed, but first we need to sell some milk, because otherwise we can't afford the seed. Some part is this way, I think. So let's go and get the milk. Where's our truck? There it is. So I had 13,000 liters, I think. So it's not it's gonna be enough so we can pay so we can buy seed, which is what we want. This is basically the interior of the sailing truck I'm driving in Euro Truck Simulator. By the way, if anyone is watching those episodes, but this into same interior. Well, I guess it's slightly more nice in Euro Truck Simulator than it is here, but still, it's the same interior. Lots of things to do. We need money so we can buy seed, and we need seed so we can plant our fields, and then we need to move the rest of our cows over to the field. Also need to figure out a way to get the milk out of that part, which I can do off screen, so they don't have to see me making mess out of myself. So I built this and made this little areas here so I can do this turn, because otherwise I can't do it. Still it's kind of tight though. I kept getting stuck. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck. So we're gonna get around this turn here. So we'll get a few thousands for the milk, which is good. We spent quite a lot of money on repaying our loans and that sort of stuff. So, and the animal pen and the truck for transported animals. But expensive week on the farm. That's the way it goes sometimes. If I built the animal pen close by, I would probably got by with less. This is not ideal either. fills up pretty fast. So we have about 20 cubic meters of milk we can hold in that tank. I don't know how we'll do with the milk during when they're in the pasture though. I have to figure that one out because it's probably not that realistic now. Now guess I could transport all the animals that aren't giving milk, but they are giving milk most of the year, so I haven't thought this through, I must admit. In real life you probably have a grazing area close to the farm, but that's not possible because everything is leaning here, and I wish that had some pastures you could put on there. I should have gotten another sort of pasture or cow shed with a pasture on it. In retrospect, well, maybe next farm I buy will be perfect. Probably not, but maybe. This is a cool map, but it sort of it does lead you to realize the limitations of Farming Simulator. For instance, the whole grazing thing. And you have to have some flat areas to be able to graze your animals on. And it wouldn't be a problem if we had if you had cattle which we sold off for meat, because then it would be just running around and we would sell them off for meat. Maybe that's the thing, we should have cattle grown for meat. I want to do dairy. This farm would be perfect for meat production. They would be running around in the field and eating themselves up, and then you would sell them off to the butchers. So let's sell off the milk, see how much money we get. $5548, so we'll just go over to our Excel document. 5548, must remember that number. So 5548 plus 548. So we spent a lot of money, unfortunately. Let's see. What time is it? I'm gonna stop recording there. It's about half an hour, and next time we're gonna go and get our seed, and then we might start planting our fields, that sort of stuff. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment, share, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.